Hello, my dear students. I'm your English teacher Shipra Agrawal, and today in this video, I'm going to discuss with you the chapter number 4 of your honeycomb book. The name of the chapter is The Ashes That Made Trees Bloom. It is written by William Elliot Griffiths, and this story is a Japanese story. In this video, students, I'll tell you story outlines about the characters and the old Japanese lifestyle, magic in the story, reward to the generous people and punishment for the wicked people. This is the morale of the story. The Japanese words in the story that make your story more interesting, and ultimately the main message of the story you will come to know. So let's begin this video and start learning this story. A Japanese tale in the good old days of the dime. This is a story taken place, you can say, in Japan. It is a Japanese tale, and this will tell you about the olden days of Japan. There lived an old couple whose only pet was a little dog, Muko. In this story, there is one old couple, and that old couple was very kind and generous. They having their one pet dog, and the loving pet dog, they named him, and the name of the dog is Muko. Having no children, they loved it as though it were a baby. That old couple don't have any baby, so they love Muko just like their own baby. The kind couple fed the dog with their own chopstick. When you went to restaurant and you order the Chinese food at the time, you eat that food by the help of chopstick. Chopstick means a pair of thin sticks that is used for eating with. In return, the dog loved them like a human child, because the old couple loved that pet dog just like their own child. So, in return, that dog also loved them just like a human baby. That old couple, that old man was a rice farmer, worked very hard from morning until Tento Sama. Tento Sama means the sun in the Japanese is called Tento Sama. Sets behind the hill. The old man was very hard working. He was a rice farmer. He worked from morning to evening. The dog followed every day the farmer to his field, and the dog was also very faithful to his master. Every day in the fields with his master, he went in the fields. It never harmed the white heron. And when he reached in the farms of the rice, always there are many white heron. This is a special type of white bird, and he never disturbed them as per the order of his master. The dog came running to the farmer, putting his paws against the legs and motioning with his head to some spot behind. But one day, what happened? When he was in the field with his master, on the same time he start running, and he start showing some special spot to his master. What he was doing means he was doing a signal to his master, and he want to take his master on some particular place. He was putting his leg on the earth, he was scratching the earth, he was making such attempt as master will understand. He wanted to take him on some particular place. The old man at first thought his pet was only playing and did not mind it. In the beginning, the old man thought, oh, my pet only playing with me, and the old man did not give any attention to the you can say activities of the dog that he was doing to get the attention of the old man. But the dog kept on winning and running to and fro matlab here and there. But dog was doing such type of activities again and again. He was very disturbed. He was running here and there, scratching the ground, and by his neck he was showing some place. So he was doing such activity again and again. Now old man thought that there is some problem with my dog, and he wanted to take me on some particular place. Now he understand this. The old man followed the dog. Now the dog started running and the old man was following the way where dog was taking him. And now they reached to a place where it began to a lively scratching. And now dog reached on one place and then he stopped and he started scratching the ground, you can say, by the help of his paws. He start digging the ground. वो जमीन को अपने पंजों से खोदने लगता है, मिट्टी उखाड़ने लगता है. Farmer thought it was possibly a buried bone and a bit of fish. Now the old farmer thought, oh, I think that uh, here is the bone, or you can say the flesh of fish here. So he was doing this. बूढ़ा आदमी सोचता है कि अरे इसके गड्ढे के नीचे शायद कोई मरी हुई मछली या हड्डी का टुकड़ा है, एंड दैट ही वांटेड, सो ही वाज डूइंग दिस. द फार्मर डग एंड गॉट अ पाइल ऑफ गोल्ड. पाइल मतलब हीप, ढेर. उसको सोने का ढेर मिलता है. नाउ ही ऑल्सो हेल्प्ड हिज डॉग इन डिगिंग द ग्राउंड. अपने ग्राउंड खोदने में कुत्ते की मदद करता है. एंड व्हेन ही heap the ground, then he got, sorry, when he dig the ground, he got the pile of gold. उसको सोने का ढेर मिलता है उसके नीचे. The good souls. That man was very compassionate, very kind hearted. You can say in a true sense he was a good soul, good spirit. वो एक बहुत अच्छा इंसान था. A piece of land. After that, getting that gold, he you can say he purchased one piece of land. वो एक ज़मीन का टुकड़ा खरीदता है उस सोने से. Made feast for their friends and gave plentiful to the poor neighbors. And first of all, by that gold he purchased one piece of land. सबसे पहले तो वो उस सोने से एक ज़मीन का टुकड़ा खरीदता है. And by rest of the gold he organized one feast for all the neighbors. अपने neighbors को एक दावत देता है. And also rest of the remaining gold he gave to the poor neighbors of him. और जो बचे खुचा जो गोल्ड था वो जितने भी गरीब लोग उसके आसपास होते हैं सबको बांट देता है, क्योंकि वो बहुत अच्छा ओल्ड मैन था. दिस इज दैट जापानीज ओल्ड मैन एंड दिस इज द डॉग मुको. They were insensitive and cruel. Now in the story, a wicked couple came. This is also an old couple, but this couple was just opposite to the first one. Those were very wicked. Wicked मतलब bad, दुष्ट. एक दुष्ट ओल्ड कपल भी उसी जगह रहता था जहाँ पर कि काइंड ओल्ड कपल रहता था. They kicked and scolded all dogs whenever any animal passed their house. They were so wicked that whenever any street dog passed from their house, they kicked them and also scolded them. तो वो उनको लातों से मारते थे, उनको बुरा भला कहते थे. वो वाला ओल्ड कपल बिल्कुल भी अच्छा नहीं था. Hearing their good luck of their neighbors, they coaxed the dog into their garden. Now what happened? That wicked old couple also listened the story of that pile of gold. So after listening that story, because both were not only wicked, both were very greedy. Anyhow, they coaxed the dog and then they took the dog in the garden. वो बहला फुसला के कुत्ते को गार्डन में ले जाते हैं. Because they also want the heap of gold. उनको भी सोना चाहिए था. They fed the dog with bits of fish and other dainties, hoping to find treasure for them. Treasure बोलते बच्चों खजाने को. Dainties मतलब delicious dishes. अब क्या था? They give the dog the bits of fish, मछलियाँ देते हैं, another delicious food they offer to the dog in the garden. In hope that in return the dog will also give them the pile of gold. The dog was afraid the cruel couple, but the dog knows very well that that couple was very cruel. So the dog was frightened to them. They dragged him out of the doors. Now the wicked old couple started doing the bad behavior with Muko. They dragged him rashly. बहुत बुरी तरीके से उसको घसीटते हैं, खींचते हैं. The dog got near a pine tree growing in the garden. He began to paw and scratch the ground. Now dog Muko, when they reached near the pine tree, on that place, dog started scratching the ground once again. as if mighty treasure lay behind. And that was the same behavior as he did the earlier. So the wicked old couple thought, oh, here will be the pile of gold. So they also start scratching the ground. The covetous old man, covetous होता है students, greedy. जो ये greedy old man with a spade and the old crone with a hoe begin to dig. Old crone मतलब जो उसकी बूढ़ी वाइफ थी, मतलब हस्बैंड वाइफ दोनों जो दुष्ट थे, अब वो हो और स्पेड की मदद से गड्ढा खोदने लगते हैं where Muko was scratching. They found a dead kitten with a foul smell instead of a treasure. Now, when they dig the ground, what they got one dead kitten and it was smelling very badly and they don't get any treasure. उन्हें कोई खजाना नहीं मिलता, एक मरी हुई बिल्ली मिलती है और जो कि बहुत बदबू मार रही थी. Furious at the dog. Furious matlab they got angry at the dog. The old man kicked and beat him to death. Now old man got getting so angry that he kicked him and also beat so brutally to the dog Muko that he died कि वो मर जाता है. The old woman chopped his head with sharp hoe, and the old lady was also very wicked. What she did, she chopped the head of Muko into smaller pieces. छोटे छोटे टुकड़ों में अपनी हो की मदद से मुको का सर काट देती है. They flung him into the hole and heaped the earth. And now flung him into the hole मतलब वो एक गड्ढे में उसको फेंक देते हैं. And then covered the, you can say, that hole with the help of the soil, और मिट्टी से उस गड्ढे को कवर कर देते हैं. So such was the wicked old fellows. इतने बुरे थे वो गंदे से old fellows. He went at night under the pine trees, but the kind, compassionate old fellows who treated always Muko just like their own baby, when they listened that thing that their dog was died, then they started crying bitterly. The whole night they don't sleep. And now because they come to know that under the pine tree there is the dead body of Muko. So at the time of the night, in a restless mood, they reached there. He set up some bamboo tubes in the grounds as used in tombs. टॉम्स आपने देखे होंगे, ग्रेवयार्ड पे टॉम्स बना देते हैं जो कि लोग मर जाते हैं उनकी याद में, और वहाँ पर कुछ अच्छी सी लाइंस लिखते हैं. लोग वहाँ जाकर फूल चढ़ाते हैं कब्र पे, और क्या करते हैं, अच्छी सी फूल चढ़ाते हैं, कैंडल्स जलाते हैं, अगरबत्तियाँ जलाते हैं. तो अब नाउ that old man and his wife was very restless. They were mourning from the entire day. पूरे दिन से वो शोक कर रहे थे, विलाप कर रहे थे. रात को उन्हें नींद भी नहीं आती. जब नींद नहीं आती, they reached near that pine tree and what they started making a tomb of Muko. मुको का tomb बनाने लगते हैं. He called it with many names. Muko was very loving to them. They always used to call them by many names. बहुत सारे प्यार के नाम से वो मुको को बुलाते थे. वहाँ जाके उसका टॉम बनाते हैं और ऐसे ही नामों से, प्यारे प्यारे नामों से उसको पुकारते हैं. Cut down the pine tree over my grave and make from it a mortar for your rice pastry and mill for your bean sauce. Now what this in the dream, that night Muko came to the old man in the dream, and what he said, oh my master, cut down the pine tree over my grave, कि जो मेरी grave के ऊपर pine tree है उसको काट दो, and make from it a mortar for your rice pastry and mill for your bean sauce, and by that you have to make one mortar. Mortar means a ball, यानी एक कटोरा बनाइए फॉर राइस पेस्ट्री, जिसमें कि यू हैव कुक्ड राइस पेस्ट्री, आपको राइस पेस्ट्री बनानी है. एंड मिल फॉर योर बीन सॉस, एंड ऑल्सो मेक बाय यूजिंग दैट पाइन ट्री द मिल सॉस. बीन सॉस के लिए एक मिल बनाइएगा. द ओल्ड मैन डिड द सेम. ओल्ड मैन डिड द सेम एज द डॉग इंस्ट्रक्टेड हिम इन द ड्रीम. The duff of rice in the mortar turned into heap of gold coins. Now क्या होता है, when they filled that mortar with rice and start grinding it, that rice turned into the piece of gold. तो वो जो राइस होता है वो सोने में बदल जाता है. द बीन्स इन द हैंड मिल टर्नड इनटू गोल्ड, और जो बीन्स थे हैंड मिल के, दैट इज ऑल्सो टर्न इन द गोल्ड, वो भी सोने में बदल जाते हैं. एनवियस, एनवियस मीन्स jealous, जो वो jealous old couple था, peeped and witnessed the magic of the dog's soul. Now they peeped मतलब झांक कर देखना in the house of good old couple, and now they come to know that in the dream it is also helping that old fellow to being once again the rich. The wicked couple borrowed the mill and the mortar. Now they reached to the good old couple house and they demanded that please give us the mortar and the mill of yours. The good old couple gave them. Their pastry and sauce turned into a fall mass of worms. But when the wicked old couple did the same thing for making rice pastry and the bean sauce, they got ओनली द मास ऑफ वर्म्स, उनको कीड़े मिलते हैं, उनको कोई सोना वोना नहीं मिलता. स्टूडेंट्स, आपको ये समझ में नहीं आ रहा होगा कि ये मॉर्टर क्या है, बीन सॉस क्या है. बेटा वो एक राइस फार्मर था, तो उसको जो उसके डॉग ने बोला था कि जो पाइन ट्री उसके ग्रेवयार्ड के ऊपर एक काटो और उससे एक लकड़ी का प्याला बनाओ जिसको कि मॉर्टर कहा, और उसमें आप राइस पेस्ट्री बनाओ. राइस पेस्ट्री बनाने के लिए बॉइल्ड राइस को उसमें डालना रहता है और एक लकड़ी से उसको, लकड़ी के हैमर से उसको ग्रिंड करना होता है. तो जब उन्होंने ये किया तो क्या मिला उनको, सोना मिला. लेकिन जब विकेड ओल्ड कपल ने यही प्रोसेस की तो उनको मास ऑफ वर्म्स मिले, उनको कीड़े मकोड़े मिले. Still more angry, now wicked old couple became more angry. They chopped the mill and used as firewood. Now the mortar and the mill, they chopped them into smaller pieces and now started using them for firewood. Narrated the incidents. Take the ashes of the mill, sprinkle them on the withered trees and they will bloom again. Second time, once again, the dog came in the dream of the good old man. And in the dream, he said to the old man, "Oh, my dear master, that wicked old couple killed me brutally, and also they are using the pine tree's wood for the fire. So, master, go their house and ask the ash of that pine tree and sprinkle that ash on the withered and dried trees. Then those dried trees will bloom." कि मास्टर आप उनके घर जाओ और मेरे पाइन ट्री की ऐश लेकर आओ और सारे मुरझाए हुए जितने भी पेड़ है जैसे ही आप उन पे स्प्रिंकल करोगी तो वो सब पेड़ खिल जाएंगे. और दैट इज द नेम ऑफ योर चैप्टर, द एशेस दैट मेड ट्रीज ब्लूम. Now this is the scene, how the trees will bloom. The old man brought the ash. Now he reached to the wicked old man's house and brought some ash. It being winter, their favorite cherry tree was bare. Means it was the winter autumn season, so the favorite cherry tree of the good old couple was dried. Now what they did, he sprinkled a pinch of ashes. Ash बोलते हैं राख को, pinch बोलते हैं चुटकी भर, sprinkle बोलते हैं छिड़कना. Now they sprinkled a pinch of ash on the dried cherry tree, and what they saw, and lo, it sprouted blossoms until it became a cloud of pink blooms which perfumed the air. What they saw, immediately the complete cherry tree was blossomed with the cherry blossom, and also it was filled with redness and also with the good and nice fragrance of the cherry all around. The old man was very happy. Now you can say the procession of the daimyo was going from the way of from the near the way near the sorry the procession of the daimyo was going near the village of old man. So the old man set out to see him. Old man wanted to see his master daimyo taking his basket of magical ash. So what he did, now he climbed on one of the dried cherry tree with the basket of ash. He climbed up into an old withered cherry tree. When their lord means daimyo, जब उनका जमींदार, वहाँ का राजा महाराजा उस रास्ते से गुजरता है उनके गांव का, for all the loyal people to shut up their high windows. It was the order, or you can say the custom at the time, that everyone has to kneel down in front of the Lord, and also they have to shut the windows of their houses, so not to commit the impertinence of looking down on his lordship. Nobody can look at the master. Everyone has to, you can say, kneel down. Otherwise, it will be, it will be a, you can say, it will be the disobedience for the master. When the daimyo palanquin मतलब बोलते हैं पालकी, daimyo मतलब जमींदार या राजा आप कह सकते हो, उस वक्त का सबसे ज़्यादा प्रभावशाली व्यक्ति जो था, ड्रू नियर, जैसे ही उनके काफिले में राजा की पालकी उस पेड़ के पास आती है, द ओल्ड मैन टुक अ पिंच ऑफ एशेस स्कैटर्ड इट ओवर द ट्री, तो वो एक पिंच ऑफ ऐश लेता है और पेड़ के चारों तरफ डाल देता है. द विदर्ड चेरी ट्री बर्स्ट इनटू ब्लॉसम, तो जो विदर्ड चेरी ट्री था, इट वॉज ब्लूम, एंड द daimyo was very happy. He thanked the old man and ordered silk ropes, sponge cakes, fans, and other rewards, and he gave many rewards and souvenirs to him. Even invited him in castle, and also invited him in his own castle. Now the wicked old man, he too climbed a withered cherry tree and threw a handful of ashes. The wicked old man thought that he could also do the same magic just like that old fellow. So he also climbed on one of the dried cherry tree and did the same act. Spoiled pomp and dignity of the procession. But what happened? That ash don't bloom the tree. Instead of that, ash went into the eyes of daimyo and his family. So daimyo became very angry, beneath to death. The good old couple dwelt in peace and plenty. Now the daimyo gave the order that give the punishment to the death to this fellow. They were died, and the good old couple were living a peaceful and happy life. Now, students, what is the moral of the story? Greediness leads to dishonesty and make us suffer. If you are greedy then and dishonest, then always you have to suffer. Kindness and generosity leads to happiness and satisfaction in life. If you are kind-hearted, generous, then always you will live peaceful and satisfactory life. Daimyos means in 19th century Japan wealthy landowners. Tento-sama means son. Thank you so much, students. Enjoy this story and be kind and compassionate. If you not subscribe my channel, then right now subscribe my channel for such more stories. Goodbye.